In the past decade, vaping has grown significantly as an alternative option to smoking traditional cigarettes. Much of this is done in the mindset that vaping or smoking electronic cigarettes is safer. For this reason, vaping has become popular not only with people who wish to quit smoking traditionally, but also with the younger generation that previously has no interest in smoking cigarettes. Vaping also has the bonus that it does not produce the same stigmatized odor as cigarettes, and it comes in a range of additional flavors that appeals to a much wider audience. The variety of flavors is increasing, and so is the number of teens wishing to try them out. In today's video, we will cover some facts about vape and e-cigarettes. Vaping is less harmful than smoking, but it is still not safe. While tobacco smoking has long been clearly linked to cancer, the health risks from vaping are just beginning to be understood. One of the most common misconceptions surrounding vaping is that e-cigarettes are not real cigarettes and therefore do not contain harmful nicotine, a substance known to cause countless health conditions, one of the most common in which is cancer. E-cigarettes heat nicotine extracted from tobacco, flavoring, and other chemicals to create an aerosol that you inhale. Regular tobacco cigarettes contain 7,000 chemicals, many of which are toxic. Studies done on vaping products have already identified several worrisome chemicals. One of these that stand out is formaldehyde, which is best known for its presence in household products, including laundry and dish detergents, soap and body wash, and manufactured wood furniture. It is also frequently a component of glues and adhesives. (27.5% of US high school students used vaping products in 2019. That is every fourth high school student, and then some, not surprising, assuming how the popularity of vaping devices started at the end of 2010. They were favored more than ever in early 2020, before the coronavirus pandemic. There is clearly a lot to highlight here while we wait for 2022 teenagers' vaping statistics. 26.5% of high schoolers were into disposable e-cigarettes, compared to only 2.5% in 2019. Only 19.6% of them vaped in 2020 after the pandemic, probably because they started spending more time with their family. Vaping is addictive. Since vaping is sometimes advertised as a means to help people quit traditional cigarettes and break their addiction, there is a false understanding that vaping itself is not addictive. In reality, vaping is very much addictive, with evidence showing that possibly that is more addictive than cigarettes. The time spent vaping can be much longer than smoking a standard cigarette. Did you know most cigarettes are smoked within 2 to 5 minutes? E-cigarettes on the other hand can last up to 20 minutes, delivering more nicotine and damaging chemical to the lung. In addition, some vaping mixtures can contain 20 times the nicotine than a single cigarette contains. Vaping impacts the developing brain. Kids' developing brains are more susceptible to addiction, and e-cigarettes essentially provides a smoke-free way to inhale nicotine, which is more addictive than heroin, cocaine, or alcohol. Some brands of e-cigarettes contain a dangerously high level of nicotine. more than twice what is found in traditional cigarettes and other e-cigarettes. Nicotine can affect concentration and brain development, according to information and data from new reports from the Surgeon General. Also, nicotine use in young adults can still lead to other illicit substances use. Research suggests vaping is bad for your heart and lungs. Nicotine is a toxic substance. It raises your blood pressure and spikes your adrenaline, which increases your heart rate and the likelihood of having a heart attack. Is vaping bad for you? There are many unknown about vaping, including what chemicals makes up the vapor and how they affect physical health over the long term.